everyone, welcome to today's video. So, funny story, I filmed my previous video, the video I posted Monday, I filmed it on Monday, this past Monday, and today's Tuesday, so I went to film more, and my camera is broken. I literally don't understand. I've turned it on and off a million times. I keep hearing it. You might be able to hear. You hear, like, it's making a sound, so it's not dead, but like when I turn it on, like, nothing. So, I don't know, weird timing. So I'm using my phone today, which is something I never do. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about this because I have had this camera for like quite a few years, so I guess it was bound to happen, but I'm a little sad. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people film on their phone though, so let me know what you think of the video quality. I know the iPhone I have can film in 4K. I don't know if this is 4K. I have to go back and look. This might not be 4K. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll just start filming on our phone. Maybe we'll get a new camera. I guess it's to be determined, but let me know what you think of the video quality. Okay, so today's video I think is actually really fun, and I'm really excited for it. So as you can tell by the title, it is about dating and why girls swipe left. And I made a list of like it's basically between like myself and like I asked a couple of my friends, and we just kind of came up with things that we have seen on dating profiles that are maybe not our favorite, or just make it so like you could be amazing, have a lot to offer, which I'm sure you do, but like honestly, if your profile isn't set up in like isn't set up in a way that like resonates with us, or you might not know like what we're looking for or like what we want to see on a profile, or like you just might be putting things that like are like completely innocent but are actually like, you know, something that's like icky to us. So I am not assuming that any of you have any of these things on your profile, but I figured I would just mention them as like potentially a little helpful tip in case maybe some of these things are currently on one of your dating profiles, if you even have a dating profile. And honestly, like, I think if a guy made a video like this, like I would care to see like what they said in their video. So this video is not meant to be like judgmental or rude or anything. These are just genuinely like, I think like pretty reasonable things that I think majority of girls would agree with me on, that are probably like things that might result in someone swiping left on you. And it could be something super easy and simple to fix that, you know, you could do today or tomorrow if you so choose to take my advice. But I do feel like they're good tips, so bear with me. And I guess I'll just get started. I literally wrote them all down. They were on my phone, but I had to now send them to myself on my laptop because we are now recording on our phone, which is so interesting. Okay, so let's get started. So the first tip and reason a girl could be swiping left on you is that your first photo is a group photo. This is like a huge, it's not a red flag, but it's just your first photo, it should be very clear that it's you. Like, your first photo honestly should just be like a solo photo. There should be no friend. it should just be you, because we don't want to have to keep looking to like figure out which one you are. Like, I almost think it's comical when a guy will do like multiple group photos and I'm like, which one are you? I have no idea. So it's just easier. You can have group photos once you've established like who you are, and it's easy to tell like which one you are, if that should make sense. I was going to say if that makes sense, but I don't really see how it wouldn't make sense. So that is my first piece of advice. My second piece of advice, this one, you've probably heard of this one. I feel like this is like the stereotypical, like, don't do this on your profile photo, is the fish photo. I don't think the fish photo is like a deal breaker, but like, I think if you have other photos, just go with that, because it's just like, okay, you know how to catch a fish, that's nice. But again, for some girls, I think they have like a stronger opinion on the fish photo than I do. I don't really, I'm pretty neutral on the fish photo, but you can, I guess, take into account that some girls are very anti the fish photo. And if you don't know what the fish photo is, it's literally just like a picture of you like holding a fish on a boat or showing like, look what I caught. Feels very like hunter-gatherer like type vibe, in my opinion. Like, look what I can provide. Anyway, this is another one that I think is important, which is don't have every picture. Don't make every picture one where you're drinking. So like, you can have like one picture, two pictures where maybe like you're holding a drink or you're in like a going out atmosphere, but it shouldn't be too like bar scene-ish. You know, like, I personally don't like the high noon in a picture. It's fine if you like high noons, but I don't know, something about like a picture where you're holding a high noon in your dating profile. Maybe depending on the circumstances, like if it's summer and outdoors, it's more acceptable. Something about like being in an actual bar holding a high noon, I don't know, it feels like very college frat vibe to me. So that one is probably just my personal opinion. Maybe some girls, their favorite drink is a high noon and they love to see a guy that's drinking one. I don't know. This one, I think, honestly, this is my biggest piece of advice, and the amount of times I've seen this, it literally like leaves me speechless every single time, is a guy that will put on his profile a picture where he's in a drinking environment, and I guess either the drink that he was holding had recently spilt on him, or someone walking by him spilled their drink on him, or a friend did, and like his shirt is wet in the picture. And like I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand. Like, I can't imagine posting on a dating profile a picture where like my shirt's wet. I don't know, it's just not my favorite. Also, sorry if you can hear my stomach. I have not eaten in a while, and like I can hear my stomach, and I'm really hoping you can't, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, so the wet t-shirt is just like, it's odd to me. It just looks like messy, and it makes me wonder if they never pose in pictures, and like this is literally one of the only pictures they have. But honestly, Facetune, use that, and like you can vanish things, and if you really want to use that picture, edit it so that the t-shirt looks dry. So you can still use the picture, but watch a Facetune tutorial, learn how to use the vanish tool, and get rid of the wet spot, because it's doing nothing good. Okay. Oh, this one is one I feel very strongly about as well. And again, I want to like reiterate, these are just from like random profiles I have seen. I am not assuming that any of you have any of these on your dating profiles, so I don't want this video to come off as like judgmental. It should be like more playful and just like friendly advice. But okay, so the next one is that your prompts are to attract a girl if you're looking for a girl. So then they shouldn't look like prompts that are like attracting like a male friend. Like I've seen things that are like typical Sunday rotting on the couch. And I'm like, ew. It's fine if you do that on a Sunday, but like I don't want to know. I definitely don't want to know like before I've even met you. You know, once I've met you and I like you, like, yeah, you can tell me you spent the whole day on the couch, I don't care. But yeah, before meeting you, it's like, ew. Or what was the other one? I wrote it down. Oh, like typical Sunday, regretting my credit card bill from the night before. And that one, like, I know it's supposed to be like a joke or funny, but it honestly just looks like irresponsible and like not funny. I don't know. I think like your prompt answers should like give like a little insight into you as a person. They should be like funny or cute or like positive things or like happy things. I know another one that I have heard a lot of my friends say they don't like is when like a guy's profile will say they're looking for someone to like match their sarcasm, or it'll be something about like my love language is sarcasm or like whatever, something along those lines. I don't like it that much just because I think it's like overdone. I feel like every other guy has that on their profile, and I've heard girls say they don't like it because it just makes you look like you're potentially like not the nicest, and you're masking it by being like, oh, take a joke, it's just my sense of humor, I'm messing around. And I mean, probably goes either way. I'm sure some guys that like are maybe not the sweetest and most thoughtful with their words probably do have that on their profile because like they're a very blunt person that maybe doesn't sugarcoat. But I think there's balance. Like I can definitely take a joke. I don't mind someone being sarcastic to me. But yeah, I guess like I feel like matching each other's sarcasm is something that comes with like getting to know someone. Like you would never like go on a first date and be really sarcastic to the person. That would be because you don't know them yet. I feel like it comes with like getting to know them, getting to know like their personality, their sense of humor, like their quirks that you can like tease them about. So I think that the right person will match your sarcasm, but like you don't need to put it on your profile because I guess it can be taken the wrong way when you haven't even met the person yet. Oh, just make sure none of your pictures are too far away or too up close. Like no pictures where you're like your face is like looking down at your phone or like is this close. And I'm saying this also because like I would never, I can't think of one girl I know that would post a picture like that on her profile. So I think that's just a word of advice. As girls, I think we typically take a lot more pictures of ourselves and selfies than a guy does, and we know our angles and the right positioning and all that. So I understand as a male, like you probably don't take as many pictures of yourself, But yeah, I guess selfies overall are, I guess, typically more girls take them. Yeah, so just make sure your picture's not too up close. We don't want to see your pores, just like you probably don't want to see ours. And no pictures that are too far away, just so, we can see you, we can identify you. And I think if you have pictures with both your friends and your family, it's nice to mix it up and show us both sides to you. Obviously, we want the picture that's just you, then maybe a friend one, a family one that shows like hobbies, just shows you have a well-rounded life, nothing crazy. No outdated pictures. I've seen people like post pictures that are clearly like, I remember I saw one of my friend's dating profiles, and his pictures, I was like, wait, I'm like, this is you in college, this is you like several years ago, that like, I was like, these pictures were all from like, I want to say like 5-6 years apart. Like, he was like, well, it's me throughout my life. And I was like, okay, whatever works for you. Yeah, it's not a memory book. Make them all like recent pictures. I'm sure we'd be more than happy for you to show us those like college pictures once we get to know you. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend that in a dating profile. I probably should have told him that, but I may have. I don't really remember. It was a while ago. Anyway, so yeah, make them recent pictures. Again, your dating profile does represent you, so obviously there are some things I could be saying or mentioning that you, like, this is just what you want to do as a person, and I'm sure, like, there will be people that, like, it resonates with and that they're into it. I guess I'm probably just speaking from, like, I would say, like, a typical girl's perspective. I'd say more girls than not. The next thing I'm getting at is, I would say no memes. Like, use every picture slot to show, like, you. Don't waste it on, like, a meme that you thought was funny. You can text them it later once you meet them. Don't send a meme before a meeting. And this one is, I felt this was a definite no, but now I feel like it depends. Videos are tough to pull off, I think, on a profile. I've seen a couple where they were fine, but more times than not, the video, like, freaks me out. So, your call. I think usually the video's a little cringy. I would just probably do pictures. Yeah. Okay, and last one. This one, I've never met a girl that likes this. And usually they're laughing when it comes to this one. No audio recordings at all. I've never met a girl that liked an audio recording on a dating profile. I personally I think it's an immediate no if there's an audio recording. Audio recordings, like, terrify me. I'll listen to them and I'm like screaming listening to it. It's like it's so cringy and awkward for some reason, and I am speaking for majority of females. Like, the audio recording it's not a good move. So that's probably a huge piece of advice. I would say if you have an audio recording, I'd consider getting rid of it. There were two more that I was told would be good to mention that I had texted myself, but now I don't have access to my phone. One was, I think, no gym selfies. I understand as a guy, like, maybe you can get away with one, but, like, make it like a tasteful gym selfie. No shirtless pictures, no bathroom selfies. Oh, that's a good one, yeah. Don't post anything that you took in your bathroom. And there was one more. Oh, this is gonna bother me. I don't know if I went to look at my phone right now, if it would keep recording. Also, I shouldn't have been sitting like that for so long. My arm hurts now. It must not have been that great if I can't remember it. Oh, I remember. Oh, okay. Actually, it is a good one. I haven't seen this a lot, but, like, if one of your pictures, and this one I would say is universal advice, regardless of, like, the type of girl whatever your type is, I think would agree with this one. No pictures with, like Hooters girls, or, you know, like Vegas showgirls, like that vibe. It's just not attractive. It doesn't really, I don't really understand it, you know, like, yeah, that, I feel like it's, like, obvious reasons why that one you probably don't want to do. But yeah, it just doesn't really make sense. If anything, I guess it just says you like being close to, like, attractive girls, which is probably something we could have figured out on our own, as most males tend to like that. But I just don't think it's, like, probably the best picture you could be posting. Like, I don't think it does anything or says anything, like, probably positive about you as a person. Probably, this is one I just thought of, but, like, if you have, like, a ton of female friends, like, you can totally put, like, your female friends in your profile, or maybe some girls would say don't do that. I would say, like, don't do, like, one picture of you with, like, 5 of your closest female friends and, like, no other guys in the photo. That probably just, I could see girls, like, not really knowing, like, how to take that. If it's, like, you with, like, your sisters, I think that's cute, and I don't know, maybe there's some way to, like, make it clear it's your sisters. Yeah, so that one, maybe given the context, like, if it's, like, you on a beach with, like, 5 girls in bikinis, I think more girls than not would probably not know how to, like, take that picture. I don't know if they would, under any context, like, take it positively. It's kind of the same vibe, I would say, as, like, a picture with, like, a Vegas showgirl. But yeah, that was everything I wanted to say. Again, I hope I didn't offend anyone in this video. Like, ultimately, it is your dating profile. You do exactly what you want to on it. These were just little pieces of advice that I had collected from, you know, personally deciding these were kind of like deal breaker things for me that have resulted in swiping left, and also, like, deal breaker things for some of my friends that have also resulted in them swiping left. So I thought they could potentially be helpful, because obviously making a dating profile can be confusing. You don't know what to put, what not to put. So now I have given you just a few ideas of, you know, for things that maybe stay off the dating profile. But I'm not here to judge. I am not I'm not, I can't think the right word. My opinion isn't the end all be all, so, take it with a grain of salt. I do think it's pretty good advice, but I'm obviously biased. And yeah, I had another video I was gonna do. Let me know if you'd be interested, and it was dating app do's and don'ts, and I thought that would be fun to do. I feel like, because I think, like, as a girl, I've seen on TikTok and stuff, like, guys give dating advice from, like, a male perspective, so I guess this was me showing, like, from the female perspective, like, what we're thinking and what's going on. I think my opinion probably is pretty similar to, like, the opinion of, your average girl, I'd say. So I don't think I'm saying anything that is, like, out there. But if you'd be interested in that video, let me know. I was also thinking, because I do find, like, it fun to, I was also thinking, and this is another thing I would like you to leave in the comments, once I got started on this list, I was like, wow, I feel like I actually could give, like, advice on, like, a guy's dating profile. Like, I have a lot to say on the topic. So I was thinking, because I'm kind of rebranding and changing things up and figuring out, what I'm going to be doing going forward, would you guys be interested if I offered something where, like, I took a look at your dating profile and, like, kind of helped you set it up, or helped you, like, pick your pictures, or I don't know, I'd have to, like, come up with a whole thing for, like, how I would offer it, but it would be something along the lines of, like, me as a female, like, helping you make a profile that would probably draw in the most amount of girls. So I don't know, let me know what you think. I'm kind of playing around with the idea of it. I think it would be really fun and potentially helpful, because I do think, like, I think I understand what girls are looking for on a profile. So yeah, let me know. This video was fun to make. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Also, remember to let me know your thoughts on the video quality. So a few things I need help with. But yeah, hope you're all having a great day, and I'll see you in my next video.